Okay, so as we get started today, we are simplifying expressions with substitution. How do I simplify expressions is my essential question. I am learning to simplify expressions using substitution. So you've got a warm up. This goes back to our different number sets. So the sets of numbers are our natural, our whole, our integers, our rational, our irrational, and real. So if you're looking at 3 over 11, 3 elevenths, we're going to check all the boxes which this expression is a part of, the set. Is it a natural number? Natural numbers are the first ones you learn when you learn to count. 1, 2, 3, so forth. Is that one of those numbers? No. Is it a whole number? A whole number is all of the counting numbers plus 0. Nope. Is it an integer? No. Is it rational? Yes, because a rational number can be written as a fraction. Is it irrational? No, it can't be rational and irrational at the same time. Is it real? Yes. Okay, that shows you how to do it. See if you can do the next 3 on your own. Pause the video and get it done, please. Okay, pi is irrational. So we know that it has to be irrational. All of these will not work if it's irrational. Finally, it is also part of our real numbers. What about the square root of 64? That is a positive or negative 8. Positive or negative 8 are integers. They are rational and they are real. Any square root will have your primary and your secondary. So because negative 8 times negative 8 gives you positive 64. Okay, did you get that one correct, or did you not realize the negative 8 was going to be there? 0, what about 0? Is it natural? Nope, because we don't count starting with 0. Is it a whole number? Yes. Is it an integer? Yes. Is it rational? Yes. Irrational? No. And it is real. So if you're looking at this, that last column is almost always checked. Okay, so let's look at simplifying expressions. Okay, the first one is just kind of a review of what we've already been doing. So as I'm looking at this, I've got negative 3x squared plus x squared. Those are my x squared terms. What are my x terms? Well, I've only got one x term, and that is 2x. And then finally, I have my numbers. I've got plus 9 minus 4. Okay, make sure that you're rearranging it, because if you need to. As you get more and more comfortable, you'll be able to drop this step and just go ahead and do it more or less in your head as mental math. Okay, let's go for the next one. What is negative 3 plus 1? Negative 3 plus 1, what is 3 minus 1 is 2. Keep the sign of the bigger. So this is negative 2x squared. The 2x is all by itself, so bring down the positive 2x. Then we've got 9 minus 4. Well, 9 minus 4 is a positive 5. And we're done. So, most of you are getting really good at simplifying expressions. But now we're going to take it to that next step. You're going to be given what the variable is, and you're going to use substitution to simplify the expression. Okay, so we always want to make sure that it keeps you going. This is the same as here. So if we wanted to, we could substitute into this equation, but we don't have to. So let's just use the whole equation. X is 2, so I'm going to start with 2. I'm going to multiply it by 2. Plus 9, and then I'm going to take minus 3 times 2 squared plus 2 squared minus 4. Any questions? Let's simplify as we go. We'd be doing the exponents first. So I'm still going to simplify. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 9, minus 3. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 2 squared is 4, minus 4. What do you notice is happening at the end? I've got plus 4 minus 4. So if I add 4 and then take it away, what happens? My number is left the same. So I'll be ignoring this in our next step. 4 plus 9 is 13. 3 times 4 is 12. So 13 minus 12. And as I look at this, those are canceling each other out. I don't need to go to the added work of adding 4 and then turn around and subtract it back off. 13 minus 12 is 1, and that is as simple as we can get it. Okay, we'll do the next one together, and then you'll do the following one on your own. This time we've got parentheses, and if we put the x in there, it won't take too long. So I'm going to start with 5 plus 3, and in parentheses, negative 8 plus 4, and then minus 6. All I did was replace the x with the value it is equal to. 5 plus 3, and then in parentheses, I'm going to simplify. Negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4 minus 6. Five plus negative 12. I got a little bit going too fast there and skipped my 1. Minus 6. Okay, 5 minus 12 is negative 7 minus 6. Negative 7 minus 6 more is negative 13. Okay, pause the video and see if you can work the next one out all by yourself. If you can, then you'll know that you're understanding this concept. So pause the video now, please. I hope you tried on your own. Let's use our substitution. B is negative 3, so it starts out with negative 3 squared plus 5. Replace with negative 3 plus 4. Step 1, just substitute in. Okay, parentheses and exponents. Well, I can't simplify anything in the parentheses, so I'll go to exponents. Negative 3 squared, negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15 plus 4. 9 plus negative 15. 15 minus 9 is 6. Keep the symbol of the larger numbers, negative 6 plus 4. Once again, they are opposite symbols, so I'll subtract. 6 minus 4 is 2. Keep your negative sign, and we're done. Can you do the last one on your own? Did you get this one right? If you did, let's try again to get the next one right. Well, hopefully you tried it on your own. This time I'm substituting 2 in for 10. So this is 2 times 2 raised to the third power minus 2 to the second power minus 4 times 2 plus 8. Two to the third power. 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 again is 8. So this is 2 times 8 minus 2 times 2 is 4 minus 4 times 2 is 8 plus 8. What do you see happening again? Negative 8 plus 8 at the end. I will be ignoring them because I know that, well, it doesn't do any good to subtract and then add the same thing back in. 2 times 8 is 16 minus 4. Once again, I've used my logical thinking. Negative 8 plus 8 will cancel each other out. That will be 0, and when you add 0, nothing happens. 16 minus 4 is 12, and we are done. Okay, the last one is a word problem. Devin paid $30 to be a member of Fox Lake Gym. When he takes the boxing class, it costs him $2. Jared is not a member of the gym, and it costs him $5 for the same class. How many classes would it take for Devin's total to equal Jared's total? So we've read it through. We will highlight the important words. Devin paid $30. So before he even walked out there, he paid $30 to be a member of Fox Lake Gym. When he takes the boxing class, it costs him $2. Jared is not a member of the gym, and it costs him $5 for the same class. How many classes would it take for Devin's total cost to be equal to Jared's total cost? Okay, so let's get started. Before he walks in there, he pays $30. Each time he takes a class, it costs him $2. Now C will be the number of classes. Okay, we want to know that's Devin's total cost, but for Jared, it's only that $5 per class. Okay, now we can solve. Okay, I'm going to subtract 2C from both sides, and I get 30 is equal to 3C. I'm going to divide both sides by 3, and I end up with 10 is equal to C. What does that mean? Well, after they have done 10 classes, they will have paid out the same amount. What about 11 classes? Who has a better deal after 11 classes? Well, that would be Devin. After 11 classes, Devin will pay less. And that's actually after 10 classes, then the next time they have a class, then Devin will have had the better deal. So after they both go to 10 classes, that 11th class, Devin starts paying less in overall. So I know I'm successful when I can simplify expressions using substitution.